My body's like a noodle. My body's
And that's
like
the
a noodle.
Chaz. Hi guys, it's the Jew.
And the Chaz.
So, we're going to talk about ex-boyfriends.
I like how we do the look at each other thing again. We did that in that one video. What ex-boyfriends are we talking? We already did a relationship one.
We're going to talk about how people are shady about ex-boyfriends. You know, your friends being shady, saying that they're not going to talk to your ex-boyfriends, and they talk to your ex-boyfriends.
So now it makes sense. Did you see the look of confusion on my face? I didn't understand what she meant.
Yep.
We need to discuss things prior, because I don't understand what you were saying.
Sorry.
Now I understand.
So, I'm in that situation, and I know for a fact Chaz... stop myself. You gotta give me props.
Chilazzle.
The Chilazzle has definitely been in that situation.
Yeah.
So how do you overcome it? What things can you do to stop it or move on from it?
Or tolerate it?
Deal with it?
Yes. Well, they probably need to know what we mean. What we mean is like, hey, I'm dating the Jew. She was my BF. Boyfriend, not best friend. Because that's BFF. You guys need to learn your online letters and acronyms. Anyways, she's my BF. Fuck you, we're breaking up.
I'm a man, I have a penis. I want to stick it in you, but you broke up with me.
So we broke up because the penis that the BF Jew wanted to put in me was muy pequeño, like most of our exes are.
So, I'm the boyfriend, and let's pretend that's the Jew, like the real Jew, like me. I'm the Jew, but she's gonna be me, because I'm the boyfriend.
Really? Because I was gonna say that I'm the Chaz who just broke up with the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And the boyfriend's out of the picture, and now the Jew.
Oh, okay.
Jew's talking to my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
But the Jew's my friend.
Hey, Chaz, I'm talking to your ex-boyfriend.
Bitch. I'm so mad. So...
But don't worry. I won't say nothing about you. Chaz has a big butt. That was to the boyfriend.
So, if the Jew and I have been friends for over a decade, which we have, and she met the boyfriend
through
the other Jew, through me, and only knew him for as long as we were dating, they weren't really friends, they just kind of got along because we were dating. After we break up, they shouldn't really have friendship, especially if they've never really hung out. Like, if they don't hang out privately when he and I are dating, they're not really friends. They only see each other when I'm there because he's my boyfriend.
Yep.
So when me and the BF break up, there's no reason for her to talk to him.
Nope.
That's not her friend. I'm her friend.
No reason at all.
Me.
Not
him.
I know it happens to everybody. Well, not everybody, but...
Happens a lot.
It happens a lot of the time, and...
And actually, with both of our recent exes, it's happened.
Yeah.
And I stopped talking to my friend. But now I talk to her because we worked it out and she doesn't talk to him anymore. But I didn't like it because he was psycho, and I was afraid that she was telling him details about my life he didn't need to know, and he was going to stalk me because he's psycho.
Well, I can attest, because I did talk to your ex after you and because her and I stopped talking because of my ex.
We do that a lot.
Yeah, we do. We go in and out of spurts, but it's okay. So, I started talking to her ex.
This is wine.
It is. I started talking to her ex, and I did become friends with him. I will say that I formed
a friendship.
A
camaraderie.
Yeah, not like I was going out with him or I was like going to the bars and like chilling with him. I would literally text and talk on the phone. That's it. And it never turned into something, more than, hey, what's up? What's going on? How you been?
It was mostly him being really needy.
Yeah.
And wanting to be like, you were friends with Chaz and I really miss her. Can you and I be friends now? Because I really miss her and I want her back. Because I really miss her. Can you talk to me and maybe you'll tell me information? Because I really miss her and I really love her and we're not supposed to get... God said we're going to be together forever.
Moving on. So yeah, I mean, I did that. I will say I was a little shady. But... in my opinion, I wasn't friends with her. I had no contact with her. So for me, I was like, well, I'm not being shady at the time, but now that I'm looking back at it, I was shady because she was my friend. And even though we weren't talking, I still was like, oh, if she came up to me the next day and was like, dude, I'm sorry, I need you, I'd be like, drop everything and go to her aid.
That's how we
So,
do.
yeah. And, oh.
No, we're still there.
Oh, okay.
We're still there. It's cool.
So, we're sitting on the floor.
On my widget, my mini laptop. I have a laptop.
So, my situation right now is I dated a guy for 3 years.
Green.
Purple. Yellow. And, I dated him for 3 years, and I've been best friends with this one person for, 7 years?
No, as long as we've been out of high school.
Yeah.
5 years?
5.
We haven't been, don't put
5 and a half,
we've been out for 7. That's way too many years.
That is, sorry. It's like 5.5 years, give or take a little. And when my ex and I broke up, he started texting her. And she told me about it, and she's like, don't worry, I don't want to hang out with him, I don't like him, you know, I'm your friend, I want to be there for you, not for him, he means nothing, blah, blah, blah. I had said, you know, I don't mind that you hang out with him, you obviously formed a friendship while I was dating him, though I don't think it's right, but whatever. And I had said, the only issue that I have, and if you do talk to him and hang out with him, is one, I would like to know, just give me a heads up, because I do go over to her house randomly sometimes, and I call her all the time, and I don't want to call and be like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm with your ex, blah, 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 name. And,
insert name here.
Yeah, insert the name. And also, I don't want him knowing anything about me. He doesn't need to know about it. Anything.
That is the Jew.
Anything about me. He doesn't need to know about it. Anything. Doesn't need to know if I'm dating anybody. He doesn't need to know if I moved, if I still live at the same place. He doesn't need to know jack squat about what I'm doing. So
That's
she's
what a
like,
breakup is.
yeah, she's like, okay, no problem. I'm done talking to him anyway. So now it's what, 6 months later? I look at his Facebook. I did stalk him, but
They're still friends on Facebook, so technically it's not stalking. She was
yeah,
just
it's not
checking out one of
stalking.
her friends.
I was checking out his Facebook because he has my dog, and I want to make sure that my dog is still healthy, and he looks like he is still the same weight that he should be, and that he at least appears to be somewhat happy.
For the record, the dog doesn't have a Facebook, but he posts pictures about the dog and talks about the dog, so she's looking at the pictures
Right.
to clarify, like, oh, look at my puppy, I miss him.
Right.
So on and so forth.
So I'm looking at his statuses and whatnot and scrolling down, and I see, oh, I got to hang out with insert name.
These people.
These two people. And I'm like, wow, shady ass bitches. What the fuck is going on?
Wait. These two people happen to be the two people that became friends with the ex because of her being with him.
Mm-hmm.
The one being the one that was her friend for 5 years. So the one that said, don't worry, I'm there for you, I'm not going to talk to him, he's not my friend, you're my friend, blah, 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 didn't apparently keep to her word.
No.
Which is okay. It wasn't like a blood pact. It's understandable. No. But if you say, I'm going to be there for you, I'm not going to associate with him, he's not important in my life, he doesn't mean anything to me, and then you hang out with him, and she has no clue about this, and she has to find this out through Facebook, which, by the way, Facebook, of all things, you guys need to keep your shit on the DL. Yeah. It's Facebook.
And what to me is...
You look like you're lighting a bong. She is not. It is a candle.
It's a
candle. We don't smoke the reefer.
It's a candle. It smells really good. Doesn't it?
I just smell smoke from your cigarettes.
Wow. The candle smells good. Anyways, the one person, you know, she's kind of more shady.
Wine's gone.
Whatever.
It's really good wine, by the way. Moscato d'Asti.
That's my favorite.
Moscato d'Asti. It's yum-malicious, and we drink it often.
Okay, way to make us sound like whiteys.
Whinies?
Winos.
It's like whiteys. Well, wine is okay. If we're drinking, like, vodka tonics daily, that'd be different. We're going down a different road.
What are vodka tonics?
It's like vodka and seltzer water, I think.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Bubble water. Yeah, it is really gross.
Anyways, back to
important issues.
Important, yeah. So I confronted her about it. I was like, look, you're being shady. You didn't tell me shit. And you didn't tell me squat.
We gotta try to stop swearing.
We do. And I'm really upset by it. You didn't tell me. I saw her the next day. Like, literally not even 24 hours after she saw my insert name X. And I'm like, you couldn't have told me. Granted, yes, we were with my boyfriend, but I had a 20-minute car ride with her by herself, with just me and her. Very upset by it. She still hasn't talked to me about it. I've tried. You have a hole. I keep touching your leg. I'm sorry. Yeah.
But the gist is, she's not looking for permission. Like, she doesn't expect the friend to say, hey, can I hang out with your ex-boyfriend? It's just nice if she, the Jew, has already expressed, just let me know ahead of time or afterwards, especially ahead of time so I don't call you or go to your house like she stated before. I just like to know. Just keep me up to date, which is understandable, You're going to hang out with her ex, who you said you didn't like. The least you could do is give her a heads up about it. Or tell her afterwards if you see her the next day. It's not like they don't talk. They talk every day.
By the way, I saw insert name. Just be like, hey, I saw him. And I'm not going to be like, oh my God, what did you talk about? I want to know everything. Oh my God. No, I'm not that kind of person. I'm like, oh, all right, that's cool. Done.
How's Dodger?
Yeah. Did he let him know? Yeah, my dog's name is Dodger.
She's not a friendly pussy.
No, she really isn't. She's not like my pussy. Or Chastity's pussy.
Meaning cats.
Did he talk about Dodger? Did you see Dodger? That's all I'm going to ask her is about my dog. And that's it.
Lots of broken pieces. That's my gene.
So, long story short, when you had to deal with your friend and your exes, it's a very thin line, in my opinion. And I think if you're really a true friend and you want to stay friends with the person, just let them know how you feel. If you really are upset about it and you really, really don't want them to talk to them, just be like, look.
You can see your smoke in the screen.
I know. Just be like, look. I don't appreciate that you're talking to him. I understand that you guys formed a friendship, but I feel very strongly about this, and you're my friend, and if you want to keep my friendship and our friendship and the bond that we have, then I would rather you not talk to him. I'm not controlling you. You're an adult. You can do whatever the hell you want.
But if you care about our friendship, and I'm telling you that it personally bothers me, and I'm uncomfortable with you guys having a relationship, I'm okay with it, but I'm telling you how I feel. It's understandable.
It is. And I know that if I was still talking to Chaz when I was talking to her ex, I wouldn't. I would not have formed a friendship with him.
And
I wouldn't have
talked to her if she had kept the friendship.
Right.
Which is why I stopped talking to my friend at the time, because I didn't like it. Insert name.
You know who you are. I know who you are. You know
we know who you are.
I'm just glad that you know that we know that you know that we know that you know who you are.
All right, we're going to cut this.
Jew N Chaz.
Are you going to say anything or just go?
Thumb us. Thumb us.
Thumb us. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Or thumbs
Subscribe.
down. We're cool.
Subscribe.
We don't even care. We
Love
don't
us.
care.
We're awesome.
Get us on Jewish Live TV. What? Shout out! 366.